Alright, so if you don't know me, my name's Haran. I'm a 19-year-old who runs multiple online businesses alongside doing TikTok Shop affiliate full-time. In the last year or so, I've generated over £500,000 in sales for the brands that I work with. And in the next 7 days, I'm going to be documenting to see how much profit I can make from TikTok Shop affiliate. The only rules for this challenge are I'm not allowed to show my face, so I have to do this completely faceless, and I have to post 3 videos every single day. And I'm also going to be setting myself the challenge to not spend more than 2 hours per day actually doing this. And my goal with this is to prove to you, yes, you behind the screen, that doing TikTok Shop is so beyond possible. No matter whether you have a full-time job, you're in college, you're a full-time single parent, like there's a piece of pie for everyone on TikTok Shop. So just quickly, if you don't know what TikTok Shop is or how it works, let me break it down for you. So firstly, to actually do TikTok Shop, you need 1,000 followers if you have a UK account, and you need 5,000 if you're from the US. But that is literally like the main requirement. I think a lot of people are under the impression you need like 10,000 followers, but no, it's literally 1,000. You can start doing this today. And once you're inside the program, there's something called the product marketplace, which is where you can add products to your showcase. And from the product marketplace, you can request a free sample, or you can just go onto Amazon and order in the exact same one. And you only need to own one of the products just so you can film a review and post it on TikTok. And then when someone buys from your video, you will earn a commission of anywhere from sort of 10 to 30% usually. But the best part is literally all you have to do is film the videos. The stock, fulfillment, refunds is all handled directly through the seller. Like, you don't do any of that. So comment down below how much you think I'm going to make over the next 7 days, and stay until the end to see if you're right. It's also worth mentioning I'm doing this on an account that I'm going to be showing you over the course of this video that I disregarded for a few months, and that was just purely because I was focusing on 2 or 3 other pages. The account has some decent traction and followers, but as we know on TikTok, followers are literally worthless. It's all down to the For You page and how good your content is. So yeah, let's get into it and see what I can do. Alright, so it's day 1 and we've got 2 or 3 videos already going pretty viral. So I'm going to show you on the screen now. So firstly, it's only 11:12 right now AM, and we're up £117 profit already. So we've got this video on 130k views. I think I posted this 8 hours ago. We've got another skit that I posted with my mum on 114k views, if you can see down here. As you can see, this video's got 18.1 seconds average watch time, 6.3% watchable video, 132k views. Nuts. Now listen, I don't want to get too gassed and overwhelm myself, but that is insane. I mean, £120 profit at 11. We could be looking at like a £500-600 day today. I don't want to overdo it, because we could end on like a £200-300 day, but let's see what we end on. But this is the thing with TikTok Shop, like once you get the momentum going on the video, like it just doesn't slow down for weeks to come. Like in theory, I could just stop posting now and I would probably make a few grand just from the next few weeks off old videos. But yeah, I'm gonna be going hard at it, 3-4 videos every single day, and just see what we can make. But this is what I keep saying to people: once you get momentum going on a video, on a page, like trust me, it will not slow down. You just have to keep going, trying for that one viral video, because when it hits, you're gonna hit it massively. But yeah, this is the product that's currently doing me numbers. It's just a car power OBD scanner that plugs into your car. It's a decent bit of kit. I'm getting £4.50 commission per sale, which is absolutely insane. Just for a bit of inspiration as well, I'll throw the video up on the screen here that's doing me numbers right now. One of my old mates is actually coming over to mine in like an hour or 2. We're gonna be filming a few skits, which is what's working well for me right now. So we're about to hop on a call, script out some of the skits, film them. I'll take you guys through the filming process as well, show you like what we're doing and stuff. But yeah, like I said, 11 right now. I'll be keeping you guys posted throughout the day, and we'll see what we can end the day on. Right boys, we're out in a random parking lot at about 12 AM. We're up 160 I think it is so far today, and we're literally just about to film some skits. I'll show you right now. So we've pulled up both our cars here, and as you boys know, the videos that have performed well for me recently have literally been the skits in the car. I've been doing them with my mum, but got my mate down here finally now, so the video should be a little bit better, and we'll just see how many we can get out today. But yeah, lovely day for it. It's literally 17 degrees out. We're filming skits. Like, I film skits for a living, boys. Like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, pumping out some good content today. I'll show you boys some of the videos once we get back and edit them together. Right, so we just filmed this vlog, right? Liam's posted this, what, like 20 minutes ago? Already 50% watchful video, 17-second average watch time, and like almost 1,000 views within the first, what, 20 minutes?
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's nuts. So yeah, over the course of this challenge, mainly I'm going to be focusing on just doing skits, mainly because like it's less maintenance. Like, you need just one person to do it with. Like, I'm doing it with my mate Liam, but you can do it with your mum. Like, my most viral video right now is literally with my mum. Like, if you have a bird or whatever. But trust me, skits are the way to go in 2025 with like TikTok Shop content, because as well as that, like I mentioned, it just comes across like way less salesy. All right people, so approaching 5 PM on the day, and I thought I'd just check in and give you guys a small update. So right now we are currently sitting at 297 for the day, which isn't too bad because we're in that period now between sort of like 2 and 5 PM. I think most people are just coming home from work, so naturally there's not as many people online shopping. But hopefully, and I think towards the end of the day, sales will start to pick up and we have a huge day. But 300 for the day so far, considering I haven't really done much, is pretty nuts. Like I said, we filmed like an hour's worth of content, had a Nando's, played some pool, one of the punching bag thing, and just sort of dotted about. But yeah, got lots to do today, lots of content to film, lots of things to do, so I will give you guys an update at sort of 8, 9 p.m. Alright guys, I'm back, and it is 5 to 11, and we are currently sitting at £407 profit for today. So we're approaching the 450 mark, and I'm hoping tomorrow is an even bigger profit day than what today was, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. But if we can consistently hit like £400 days over the course of the next 7 days, then we're making what, like 4 times 7, 2.8k in a week. But yeah, we're just gonna have to see how it rides out. Obviously we're at the end of the month, so sales are naturally higher because people are getting like paydays and stuff, and naturally people just spend more money towards the end of the month. And obviously as well, that's when all the sales are being ran as well. You've got like the spring sale going on right now, there's loads of flash sales, so naturally sales are going to be higher, especially towards like sort of 30th, 31st of the month. But yeah, we've got about an hour left to see how much we can finish on and how many more sales we can get. So yeah, let's see what we actually end up finishing on for day one. But yeah, man, I'm sure you guys can tell it's been a long day, man. I've literally done nothing but work all day. I didn't even end up going to the gym in the end because I've literally just been so locked in, making content, thinking about ideas for tomorrow, and just, yeah, when you've got momentum, I'm telling you, you have to grab it with 2 hands and just like push all out. That's the mistake most people make, is when they get a viral video, they take their foot off the gas a little bit, they stop posting as much, they stop trying as hard. That's when you should go twice as hard. Trust me, people. So finishing the day on £417 profit. All right, so it is the next morning and it's currently 10:41. I'll show you guys what we're up for the day so far. So £103 profit today so far, and like I said, not even 11 a.m. Yeah, can't complain. But yeah, we've got a few videos going viral from yesterday. One that I posted 21 hours ago is on 24k views, I think it's on, with a 14.5 second average watch time. So the metrics are looking really strong on that video. Hopefully that continues to keep going and going and going. And by the end of the day, maybe on like 100, 200k views. We've obviously got this one here, which is the main video going viral right now, on almost 620k views, which is, I think, making me the majority of the money that I'm making right now. But yeah, got a few skits to film today again, just gonna keep repeating the process. Like, one thing I will always say is don't try and fix something that's not broken. So many people try and do this, like they'll have something that works for them, and then they'll just go and experiment with other things. Like, if you have something that's working, just keep doing it. So I'm literally just going to be doubling down on what's working, going hard every single day, and hopefully today we can finish on more than, I think it was like £420 profit we did yesterday. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Also, if you were interested in seeing the page that I'm actually doing this on, then yeah, feel free to go ahead and stalk me. I'll play the video right now that's performing so well for me. I posted this, I think, 1 day ago. Hello. Yeah, so 1 day ago, and we're on over 500,000 views, so.
Purchase the car?
Yeah, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I've got the paperwork in the back.
Yeah, but do you mind if I just do like a few checks on the car first? Or?
Yes, you can do.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the car looks nice from the inside, and you said there's nothing wrong with it internally.
No, not that I know of.
So you won't mind if I...
Yeah, it's just like a skit, basically. And yeah, the comments are crazy. Let's see what people are saying. These OBD scanners are so extra. GCSE drama portfolio work. Mate, I thought the acting was quite good. I don't know what this guy's on about. I usually skip this part. Come on, mate. But yeah, just to give you guys some extra motivation and to show you it's not actually just me doing these sort of numbers. B here in my server doing a £735 profit week. Chase here doing a $500 profit day, which is even better than me, to be fair. Sellus doing a 3-digit day, so £165 profit, which is, again, insane. And he was literally posting like £25 profit wins, what, like a week ago? Harris just signed his first retainer as well, so on top of commissions, you can also get paid for brands to literally just post content that you already would be posting anyway. And yeah, Dylan doing a £181 profit day. So not even 11 a.m. and we were up over £100 for the day. So what I'm gonna do, gonna go film some skits with my mate, get some content done. I've got a one-to-one call with a client later on that I've got to hop on. But I'll keep you guys posted. Update you sort of around lunchtime and see what we're sitting on at that time. But yeah, man, let's pray for a big day today. Let's hope that we can outdo yesterday's numbers, but we'll see. All right, boys, so we're back and it's 5:45, and I'm not gonna lie, we've got some pretty bad news. So it's not how much we've earned today, because like I said, it's 5:45 and we're up 257 profit so far today. But the issue is that the product that is selling best for me right now has 5 units left in stock. And if they don't restock this item, that's basically going to fuck my sales massively. I don't know if this is some kind of like scarcity tactic from them, like trying to get people to buy because the stock's like literally 5 left in stock. But I don't know when they're going to restock. It could be a few hours, it could be a day, it could be 2 days. But the problem is, like, if they don't get this restock in, then I can't sell that product, and nor can anyone else, which is going to ruin my sales massively. I'll just show you guys now though, but yeah, you can see here on the listing, there's literally 5 left in stock, which is a shame because we're up literally, like I said, what, 257 for today so far. So this would have been, well, 261 now, we just got another sale, like literally 261 for the day so far, and this would have been a massive day. But if it goes out of stock, then it's going to ruin that momentum. But yeah, let's get some prayers going in the comments down below, and hopefully we get a restock soon. Right, just thought I'd update you guys with some good news. They've just done a restock. So it went down to 2 left in stock, and there's 273 back in stock. So obviously it was just some sort of like scarcity tactic to make people impulse buy and rush to get it. But yeah, we're back in the game. So yeah, I'm hoping by tonight we do at least a £400 day. I mean, it would be nice to obviously overcross what we done yesterday, which was like 421, I think it was. But yeah, we'll see what we end on. All right, boys, so it is currently 4 minutes to 12, so 4 minutes left of the day. We posted a few skits today. They're not performing crazy, but this one is almost at 1 million views now, the one from the other day. We've got a few videos blown up. The one we posted yesterday is now at 100k views. So yeah, 100k views on this one almost, and a 12.9 second average watch time, which is not too bad to be fair. But the question you've all been waiting to hear, how much did we finish on day 2? So, drum roll please. £341 profit, which is obviously insane, but I still don't feel satisfied. That's the truth of it. And it's got me thinking, we're 2 days into the challenge and almost up 1 grand already, but I still don't really feel anything. And it just goes to show that external factors can never give you that sense of fulfillment that you're chasing. And it probably does sound a bit cliche, but the only thing that gives me a sense of fulfillment is knowing how hard I worked at the end of the day. But yeah, about to go to sleep now, get an early night because we've got a long day ahead tomorrow of repeating the exact same thing. Skits early, first thing in the morning, script them out, get them filmed. Hopefully sometime over the next 7 days we can hit a big profit day, sort of £800-900. It would be great for the challenge and just great for you guys to see. So yeah, let's hope tomorrow is a big profit day. Okay, so it is the next morning and it's currently 10:30. I'll jump straight into things. So we are currently up £127 profit for the day. So we've had the best start to the day so far. So profit wise, it's looking likely that we're going to beat the personal best so far in this challenge. So hopefully today we get a maybe £500, £600 profit day, but who knows? We just don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We've got a few things planned out. As per usual, like I always say, if something's not broken, don't try to fix it. The skits are working really well right now, so I'm literally just smashing out content with the skits. We'll get 3 or 4 done today, hopefully. Going to meet Liam in an hour, film some skits. I'm going to get some done with my mum as well, because those ones worked really well. And yeah. So yeah, 127 already today. So yesterday we did 341. Day before we did 400. But we've got a few videos right now. I'll show you. Doing pretty well. So this one we posted yesterday is at 4.2k views already. 2.3 right there. This one is going to, yeah, the one we posted 2 days ago is at 138k. The one I done with my mum as well is at almost 1 million views. So we've got a few videos on the go right now, which is looking very good. I have to say though, it is just mad how I'm waking up to like £127 profit. And in theory, like I could just not post any videos for the whole day and be up like £500-600. Like it is just nuts. So in a sense, it is like passive income. It's like a semi-passive income because like, yeah, you've got to make the videos, think of the ideas and stuff, but once you make them, in theory, you can just kind of sit back and do nothing. Like obviously you don't want to do that because you want to maximize like what you're doing to, I guess, increase your odds of going viral over and over again. But it's just like, it's mad how you could, in theory, get 1 or 2 viral videos a month, sit back, go on holiday and just earn up the commissions. It's mental. But this is why TikTok Shop is so good, because you don't really need to trade much time in order to actually make a lot of money. Whereas like with basically any other business model, you have to be doing the work to actually, like, you have to put in the hours to sort of get that money. You're like sort of trading your hours for the time. Whereas with like Shop, yes, you've got to make the videos, yes, you've got to be good at what you do, but once you do so, it pays off massively. But what I'm going to be doing later as well is I'm going to be going live on my page for probably half an hour to an hour. Not for the intention of selling loads on the lives, because I personally don't do that well on lives. But what happens is when you've got a product doing really well, when you've got videos going viral, if you go live, it boosts the engagement on the videos massively. So I'm hoping after I come off the live, it boosts the video views massively and in turn makes me a lot of sales. I've also just had my Chinese agent say he wants to run ads on my best performing video, but one thing to be careful of is when a company or agent wants to run ads on your video, make sure they don't lower the commission rate, because that's something that a lot of them tend to do. So I think, to be fair to you, I'm not even gonna accept that. I'm just gonna see how far we can go organically, because we're doing numbers. Like at the moment, we don't need any ad spend behind the videos. Like we're still doing really well. So yeah, gonna go film these skits, get a lot of work done, and keep you guys posted throughout the day. And let's hope today is, like I said, a big profit day. I forgot to mention as well, I'm doing like a 7-day challenge on my TikTok as well. So make sure you go drop me a follow on there to stay updated with how we are doing. All right, so I thought I'd just jump on and give you guys a quick update so far today. What we've done, went and filmed some skits with Liam. We took a slightly new approach. So instead of sort of rinsing the same style, whereby like we'll have the, you know, like pretend like handshake, you know, is the car okay? Do the fake skit, blah, 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 same sort of structure. We switched it up, and at the start of the video, I'm basically acting and pretending like I'm really mad at him and like, bro, I've drove 1 hour and now you're saying there's something wrong with the car. And yeah, it's worked really well. But yeah, so far today, I don't know what we were on last time we checked in, but it's currently just turned 3 and we are up £270 profit today. Nuts. It's actually crazy. How is this real? So 3 days in and we're officially over 1k profit already. And the day's not even halfway through. But again, this is when most people take their foot off the gas and sort of relax, because in theory, I would still hit a big profit day if I did nothing from now on. But this is when you have to double down, work twice as hard, think of new ideas, and just do as much as you can. So my mum's gonna be home in like an hour or so. When she gets back, I'm gonna do a few more skits with her, because those ones have done well, so it only makes sense to keep doing them with her. But I think the reason for those ones doing well opposed to the ones with my friend Liam is because it comes across a lot more organic when it's like with my mum. Because I just think naturally, like if you see 2 lads on your For You page making some sort of content, it instantly just gives a sort of inauthentic vibe compared to sort of having one where you've got a middle-aged woman in the video off the back of the skit. It makes it a little bit more believable, which is obviously gonna make people more curious to see what happens next. Which is why the average watch time is so high on that video, and ultimately why it's gone so viral. Right, lads, very quick little update before I go gym, because I haven't actually been gym in like 3 days. I've been so locked in with this, so trying to maintain this momentum on my shop page. So we are currently it's almost 6:30, and we're sitting at £351 profit so far today. So we are doing pretty well, I can't lie. We're on track to do better than day one. But yeah, gonna hit gym, get some food, probably go for, not a run. I don't know what else I'm gonna do today, to be fair, but we'll have a look. But yeah, gonna hit gym, maybe go to the pool and sauna and just relax, because I've been on the ball 24/7 for the last week. So yeah, hopefully get some relaxation going, come back tonight, update you boys, and hopefully we're sitting at our PB. So I was speaking to one of my students, Brandon, in the morning. We hop on a call at like 7:30, so we're both up and just discuss like shop ideas, and he's already done, well, this was at 10 this morning. He was up £90 profit for today, doing the exact same thing that I've done with the skits on the OBD scanner. But yeah, I'm putting people on for free in my community. But yeah, when something's working, basically anyone can take a piece of the pie. You just need to have someone in your ear who can tell you what you're doing wrong and what you need to do right, basically, which is what I did with Brandon and other students that I have. Alright guys, so it is currently 11:30. I've just been working on launching my brand basically for the last sort of half an hour. Been going back and forth with suppliers, designers for the label, for the packaging, just trying to get it all sorted. It's such a lengthy process. But the question you have all been waiting for. So, 11:30 right now, so we still have half an hour left of the day, but what are we currently sitting on for the day? Alright, so far today we have done £391 profit, so scraping a £400 day. I'm assuming that we will hit £400 within the next sort of 35 minutes, but bit disappointed. It's weird to say that a £400 day has me actually feeling like disappointed, but you've got to be grateful, man. You've got to be grateful. I mean, I was expecting more earlier, but it's still a good day. You can't complain. So yeah, 3 days into the challenge, and we've done like a £420 day, a £350 day, and another £400 day. But yeah, I mean, we've got the bar set quite high, so far, but hopefully we can still pull off one of the big profit days that we've been hoping for. But we'll only have to wait and see. But I've also been doing some product research just to see if there is anything else right now that's doing well that I can just order in off Amazon and just start making videos and skits with as of tomorrow. But like I mentioned, the market just seems to be so dry right now. Like I'm looking on Calibre, so I'll show you right now, like a lot of the products are literally just like female products. Like every single page I'm scrolling on is just either female-based products or something that in my opinion just doesn't seem to be that good of a product. Like I filtered it to growing revenue trend, videos only, and still like the first page is just full of women's products. So it's a bit of a spanner in the works right now. But yeah, I'm just so knackered today. I don't know what it is, man. It's just been a long one. But I've got a few products ordered in on the way because I've literally just been promoting the OBD scanner like religiously the past week because that's what's obviously working well for me right now. But yeah, gonna diversify a little bit, start promoting more products and just see how we get on. Because yeah, obviously the more you post, the more you diversify what you're promoting. I guess like, yeah, you're increasing your odds of going viral. Because if you're always limiting yourself to one product, then your chances are just going to be slimmer of doing well and getting a video that blows up. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of you are probably wondering. I mean, we've done 1.3K in what, like 3 days? So you probably are wondering how I'm consistently going viral and making this much money. Now, I'm sure you've heard this a lot of times, but realistically, what it does come down to is mindset. And that's not because the mindset itself is what's going to make you all the money as soon as you start thinking a certain way, but it's having a strong mindset and building off the foundation of that allows you to get to the point where you're creating such high quality content that it's basically impossible for you not to go viral and make heaps of money. Like, for example, if I didn't have the mindset that I have now, then I probably would have gave up like 3, 4, maybe even 5 months ago, and I would not be here right now. So I mean, it's a combination of willpower and knowledge. Once you start to understand things and understand yourself, you can really start to like outwork your old limiting beliefs, if that makes sense. But the reason I'm actually just doing such big numbers right now is because I truly believe that this is possible. I think if I didn't believe it was possible to do numbers like this all from my phone, from my room, from my car, then there's no chance I'll be doing like 1.3K in 3 days. And I think the mistake most people make is that they think every video they post is meant to go viral. And I think we spoke about this before, but that is just literally not the case at all. Like you're optimizing for like 1, 2, maybe 3 at most viral videos a month. Those are the ones that make you all the money. And no, the 70 that you posted that got 200 views didn't go to waste. They all helped you get to that point and helped you increase your odds of getting that 1 or 2 viral videos in that month. I've seen a few people talk about this now, and it's so true. It's basically like the saying where every video you post is basically like buying a lottery ticket is just so true. And obviously there's certain factors and variables in your video that determine how lucky the ticket is, which you can definitely work on. But ultimately, what it really comes down to is the fact that every video you post is like buying a lottery ticket, and the more you post, the luckier the ticket gets. And one day, if you don't stop posting, it will pay off massively. And it will seem like an overnight success, but you built up until that point, you built the skill up to that point, and then you sort of reap all the rewards in sort of like one go, 1 week, 1 month. It's crazy. So yeah, just a bit of inspiration for you guys on that one, since we are smashing it in the challenge so far, and hopefully the next few days over the course of this week are even better than what we've done so far. But yeah, coming into tomorrow, I'm just going to change my strategy slightly. I'm going to be focusing on just basically milking what's already working. I mean, I have been doing so, but really down to the T in terms of my like content strategies and stuff. I want to make sure that I'm just recreating the videos that have done the best basically, and just seeing if they can pop off again. Hopefully they can. I want to maintain this momentum with this product, and hopefully it picks up massively. But yeah, I will see you guys in the morning on day 4. Alright lads, it is Sunday morning, so the morning of day 4. Just slapping on some cologne, woke up a little bit later today. But it's been a decent day so far. I think we're up £100 profit, maybe a little bit less so far today. I'll show you boys in a moment. But yeah, plans for the day. I'm going to go gym earlier today so that I can film more videos later on in the day. I've scripted out a few already. I'm going to show you how I've been scripting my videos as well, and sort of my new approach to these videos and everything. And yeah, it's mad to think though that saying I'm up £100 profit on the day when I've woke up late, done 0 work, is still somewhat disappointing. You know, this is why TikTok Shop is just like so crazy, because I'm disappointed that I'm up over £100, which is more than what most people make in a day. And I've done literally nothing today. Like it's like a passive income. Like, yeah, again, going back to what I said before, like you've got to make the videos, but once you make them, these videos can continue to make you money for literally months. Like I have a video from August that still makes me like a passive sort of semi-income to this day. Not like heaps of money like it did at the start, but maybe like £10 a day, even to this point. It's just crazy. So yeah, yesterday we finished on almost £400 profit. And today we're on, so it's 12.20 right now, and we're up, I think, yeah, almost £100 profit today so far. Bit of a slower morning, but it is Sunday, so it's sort of to be expected. Just scripting out a bunch of videos right now for the day as well. I'm gonna script for like 3 or 4 today, because I wanna make sure that I'm optimizing for some really, really high quality videos today, because the last few days, I haven't really been scripting as much, so now I'm just trying to make sure that like the videos are as best as they can possibly be. And for me to do so, I have to sort of script them so I can actually like think of the ideas rather than just sort of doing it on the spot. Again, Brandon here, one of my one-to-one students, is smashing it right now. He made £300 profit yesterday, and he just posted a video with 23 seconds average watch time. Wow. Yeah, the videos are still performing well. No signs of any of them really slowing down or anything, but we just want to keep pumping out as many as possible so that if they or when they do slow down, we still have other videos gaining traction, making a lot of money. So yeah, it's important that we stay on top of the game. This is why you cannot take your foot off the gas. I don't care how well you're doing, how much money you're making. You have to double down every single day. There's literally no days to take off. I see like a lot of like online entrepreneurs talking about how they take weekends off, and I think it was Alex Hormozy who said it was like if you take weekends off, I think it was 104 days a year that you have off, which is just like nuts considering there's only what 365 days in a year. So yeah, you cannot be taking weekends off in this space, but you shouldn't want to. I think I love what I do. I think if you're coming into this space, creating content, you should also have somewhat of a passion for it. And I think a lot of people try and tell you online that you don't have to have a passion for what you do. But I'm a big believer in the fact that if you have a passion for something, I'm not saying you have to have one, but it's going to massively help you become successful. So if you like creating content, this is definitely going to be the thing for you. But yeah, who knows? Today still could be a high profit day. We'll have to wait and see. Like I said, things change, things go faster and slower. Sort of being up this much at what, 12, half 12, doesn't dictate the rest of the day. It really is just a wait and see type of thing. But like I said, I'm going to go gym early. Might go out to play some snooker later with my friend, and we'll see if we have time. Other than that though, I'll keep you guys posted throughout the day, give you a little update sort of around afternoon time, maybe going towards dinner time, and then obviously we'll see what we finish on at the end of the day. I also forgot to mention as well, as it's Sunday, I'm going to church soon. Going to go on a little walk, clear my mind, see if I can think of any ideas on the way. So yeah, going to walk to church, go pray, read the Bible, as yeah, it's Sunday, and then hit the gym, and I'll speak to you guys on the next update. But yeah, just quickly, if you're ever struggling for video ideas, trust me, go on a little walk, 15 minutes. It will help you think of some decent ideas. That's what I always do. Like if I've got like brain fog, or I just can't think of anything, go on a little walk. Trust me, you'll come up with something, and then you can just build on top of that. Yeah, lovely day out though, people. On the way to church now. Beautiful day, blue skies, good vibes. Then going gym. Once we're back, I'll give you guys a little update. But on the way there, I'm meeting my friend, so hopefully he can do a bit of recording whilst we're in the car, because we have encountered a little problem that I'm going to talk to you about in a moment. But yeah. Alright then boys, we are on the way back from the gym, and earlier, I think I updated you boys at 10 to 1. We were on, I think, the £110 profit for the day. And to be honest with you, we're not much more than that at the moment, because the product's actually gone out of stock again. But this time, it's unfortunately not come back in stock, and it's what, 4 hours later, almost 5 PM now, so it's not looking good. Hopefully they restock it before the end of the day, because now I'm about to go home and film some videos, but I literally can't even post any videos if it doesn't come back in stock. So we're sort of fucked, but hopefully it comes back in. If not, we're still going to be on a decent profit day. But yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, it comes back in tomorrow, surely. But if not, it's going to sort of fuck the challenge a little bit. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted throughout the day. All right, guys, so a little update. It is currently 10 to 12, so almost the end of the day. As we discussed earlier, the product has been out of stock since literally 1 PM, and it's not been back in. It's literally been taken off the listing right now, so I can't even see the product. It's not looking good, but hopefully, like I say, it's just a human error, and tomorrow it should be back in stock first thing. So when I wake up at sort of 7:30, and get on call with my boy, hopefully it's back in and we've got the sales rolling in. Because if not, then I have cooked, and this challenge is gonna fall through the floor because we were on track to do such a big profit week. So yeah, I'm praying on this right now, and hopefully tomorrow it's back in. But the question you've all been waiting for, so how much did we finish on for day 4, even considering the fact that the product that's selling 99% of my commissions right now is out of stock? So £116 profit, which was literally all before 12 p.m. and basically after that we didn't really get any sales. So yeah, we probably missed out on a good sort of £400 today, minimum, just because the seller has run out of stock, or it's a human error. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, man, it's a sad day. It's disappointing, but we move. We can only control the things that, you know, are controllables. You know, don't focus on the things that you can't control. But yeah, I will update you boys first thing in the morning, and I'm going to be jumping about with joy if it's back in stock and the sales are rolling in. So let's all pray for day 5 tomorrow to be a big day. But yeah, I'll see you boys in the morning. Alright guys, first update of day 5. So it's currently still out of stock. It's been so for over a day and a half. I don't think I've told you guys, but my Chinese agent messaged us last night, and he's basically said that the merchant, so the seller, has said that it's going to be restocked either later today or tomorrow. So at least we know it's not going to be like this much longer. But again, we've probably missed out on a good 600-700 quid just from this going out of stock, which is a massive shame. You know, it is disheartening. But the exact same product is literally listed on TikTok Shop. I think the product price though is, I think, a few quid more expensive than the one that's out of stock currently. So it's the same product, just a different merchant. Same commission rate, so it's really healthy. It's only got 1,700 sold, so 10 times less than the other one. So naturally it's going to be a little bit harder to sell this one, but as it is the only one in stock, it's the exact same product. It has 2 days free shipping, I believe, as well, because it's in the UK, whereas the other one that's out of stock is based in China. So yeah, we're going to be promoting that one today, making videos on that. It's the exact same thing. Hopefully it can sell well if we get a good video going. My mate actually made a video on it this morning. I think it's on almost 10k views now. He's got a few sales in it already, so it's looking good for him. But I was hoping that this one, you know, would be back in stock today, obviously. But it's okay. We've got to improvise with what we got and make it work. But yeah, plans for the day. I'm gonna go film some skits with the new product link. Post them, see how they get on. Well, by the time I've actually edited them, hopefully the other one's back in stock, but to be fair, it's most likely not going to be. So I'm going to post it with the other one if it's not back in stock by sort of 7-8 p.m. Then I've got MMA at 8:30, so I'm going to drive there, do my session, be back for sort of 9:30, 10ish. And then I'll update you boys at that time, and hopefully it's back in stock. Hopefully we've got some sales, if not on the other one. But yeah, let's see what we do today. All right then guys, so update on the end of day 5. So worst day so far, as expected, because like I said, the product's been out of stock for the whole day, over a day now. It should be back tomorrow, hopefully. I mean, that's what they've said. This was sort of the worst case scenario. But yeah, man, it's actually embarrassing how much we've done today, but all I can say is I'm glad we've done 1.4k in the last 4 days, because today has been literally, yeah, terrible. I don't even want to share the numbers. But because I want to be as open and transparent as possible on this 7-day challenge, today we finished on £10. Now, considering we only posted one video today, which took 10 minutes to make and edit, well, it's still terrible, but at least we didn't spend hours or an hour or two filming content, posting, and making 10 quid. So yeah, I'll show you guys the numbers. Yeah, £10 profit today, which is a bit of a bummer, to be honest with you. But on to tomorrow. Hopefully we can bring it back, and hopefully it's back in stock when I wake up. Otherwise, I'm going to be in a terrible mood tomorrow. But yeah, sort of used today as like a rest day, finishing up other work and stuff that I was previously behind on, just because I was putting so much of my attention onto these videos and stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning first thing to update you. And hopefully we have some good news. All right, boys, it's the morning of day 6, and we've got some good news. It's been back in stock for 2-3 hours now, and I've just been searching Calculator to find some winning videos, and found out that my video is actually the #1 video this week, and I've done, yeah, 16.2k revenue, and yeah, 652 items sold in the last 7 days, which is nuts. As you can see, that is literally my video right there. Now, the product's no longer on sale, so it's a bit more expensive because there's so much demand and there's such little supply. So I think whilst they're restocking, they've increased the price a little bit, which means we're getting more per sale, but it also means that it's like naturally a little bit harder to sell, even though it's still selling numbers. Even this morning, my student Brandon, he's up 115 already, which is, yeah, crazy. I'm up, I think, 30 today, which is not bad because we're just rebuilding that momentum, and it just naturally does take a while for the videos to start picking up again. But yeah, going to crack down today. The plan is to just make and get as much videos posted as possible. And yeah, hopefully we finish on at least like a 150 profit day. Hopefully that's what I'm aiming for, just whilst we pick up that momentum again. But yeah, as I said, my momentum is just picking up now, starting to get the sales rolling in. Brandon, again, he's done, yeah, 114 profit today so far. So he should finish on at least a £200-300 day at minimum. All right, guys, little update on the end of day 6. It's just past midnight. So technically yesterday for day 6 we finished on, I think, £46 profit. I'll just double check that now. Yeah, so 48 pounds profit on the day for day 6, which is, yeah, not ideal. But again, just because the product's sort of lost its momentum when it came back in stock, it's going to take a while naturally to build that up. I think either tomorrow or the next day we should be hitting big numbers again. But again, it could have just completely killed it off because it went out of stock, which is such a joke, man. It's such a shame because, like, we were on track to do so well for this challenge. But again, hopefully tomorrow's a bigger day. Hopefully it picks back up and stuff. But we've got a few videos that have potential right now that either way should start to pick up views, even if the old ones don't. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice little filler day. It's better than sort of like 10 quid. You know, we didn't really do much, but still, man, to you know, have that momentum cut off and miss out on literally thousands, you know, potentially like 1 to 2K minimum, just over the last like 3 days. It's a bit of an arse ache. But now this video I posted 4 hours ago has some very promising metrics, which is really, really good. So we've got a 13.8 second average watch time, 1.71% watchable video, and yeah, almost 1K views already. So this is looking very promising. It's reminding me of the metrics of the video that went viral within the first few hours. It all looks very similar, so hopefully this starts to take action tomorrow and makes me a lot of money. Alright guys, quick update for day 7. I'm going to be giving you guys a ton of value later on how I'm actually managing to do numbers like this. Like, I'm telling you guys, it's going to be insane. But quick update on the day. We've got the video from yesterday night popping off. It's on 35k views. The metrics on this video as well are very, very solid. 17.1 second average watch time. So this should run up to 1 million views, hopefully, maybe a few 100k at worst. But yeah, good news. But yeah, guys, so I've got MMA training in literally half an hour, but once I'm back, quick shower, grab some food, sit down here, give you guys a ton of value, and surprise you guys on what we end on for day 7, and then we can actually calculate what we've finished on for this whole challenge. Today is literally the last day. So yeah, I know usually I do like a little morning, afternoon update, but I literally am just going to leave it until the end of today, just purely because I want it to be more of a surprise and because, like, I've got so much going on. So yeah, stay tuned for the end of the day. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you comment down below what you think we're going to end on for the whole 7 days, like 1.5k, 2k, 1k. Okay, no, we've already done more than 1k, but yeah, comment down below and I will see you boys in a few hours. But yeah, since I've made so much since starting this, I thought I'd just jump on here and just give you guys some value about how I'm actually making these videos go viral consistently and how I'm making so much money. So the first step is how I find winning products and what sort of criteria I look for in each product that I buy. Now, finding winning products is much easier than what people make it out to be. And what I tend to do is have a few select creators that I know are top creators that I personally follow. And I keep updated with what they're posting literally daily. Most of their videos now come up on my For You page just because I've optimized it that way. So whenever you see shoppable content, follow the creators, add the product to your basket, like the video, save the video, because that is all feeding the algorithm information on what sort of content you're most likely to interact with. Therefore, it's going to keep pushing that content on, more of that content onto your For You page, making it easier for you to recognize new opportunities and hop on products early. That's the main thing. Like, you don't have to overcomplicate it and pay for all these softwares, deep dive into everything. Like, it really is just as simple as keeping posted with what top creators are doing and just ordering it in if you think it's something that you can make a video on. But you obviously can use tools like Calodata as well, which is basically just an analytics tool where you can see like what products are trending, how many units have sold, like what's doing well at the moment, growing revenue trends, and just like, yeah, so many more things. I personally pay for it, but I wouldn't say it's necessary. Because trust me, optimizing your For You page to keep feeding you more shop content, following and keeping updated with top creators is the easiest way. So how do I actually qualify a product though, in terms of what do I look for in it? So something that solves a pain point, because ultimately if a product doesn't solve a pain point, then why am I buying it for? And a pain point can literally be anything. It doesn't actually mean a physical pain. So for example, the pain of not having water is being thirsty. The pain of not having this imaginary handheld fan is always being hot and always sweating throughout the night. You know, the list goes on. It might be the pain of not having the supplement, might be acne breakouts. You know, it can literally be anything. So something that solves a big enough pain point and it applies to a lot of people. For example, right, if I have a prosthetic arm replacement, yes, it might solve a big pain point, but to how many people? Probably not many, especially on TikTok Shop, right? So make sure whatever you're selling can be sold to a lot of people, so a wider audience. Now, I also only promote things and always look for something that's above £10 product value, because anything less than that is just too cheap and you're not really getting much per sale unless the commission's insanely high, which in most cases it won't be. So anything above 10, 15 ideally pounds means you're going to be getting more per sale. Obviously 10% commission is an absolute minimum as well. Obviously with me, I am obviously now an official TikTok partner, so most of my commission rates are extremely high because I have really big connections in this space right now, which is also great for the creators that I work with because I'm able to give them the exact same commissions that I'm on. But yeah, I would never go below 10, even back in the days when I wasn't a partner of TikTok and stuff, but that's just me personally. Because I think anything less than 10, you're just not really making much per sale and it's just not really worth your time. Now, visual and verbal hooks, this is something that people don't talk about enough. So visual hooks are just as important as verbal hooks. If there's no movement, there's no zooms, there's not something going on. It could be you opening the door at the start of the video. If it's just like a stale image and nothing's really going on, people aren't visually stimulated and they will scroll off. There has to be something that catches someone's attention. All right, study your own behavior, right? Record yourself for 5 minutes when you're scrolling, right? And see which videos that you instantly swipe off. I guarantee it's the ones that don't have instant movement or something instantly happening to catch your attention off the start of the video. Okay, so notice the pattern and apply it to your own videos and just sort of ask yourself honestly, like, would I actually watch this video? Would this stop me scrolling? And I think the more honest you can be with yourself about that, the better you'll be able to, I guess, optimize your videos to be more engaging. So with visual hooks, have some sort of movement, walk about, zooms in, zooms out, open a door, throw something out a window, could literally be anything. Now with verbal hooks, it's always good to consider what the ideal buyer would want to hear at the start of the video, which in my opinion is always targeting some sort of pain point. Because our ideal buyer's interest is definitely, you know, the core of what we should be focusing on, because they're the people we want to watch until the end of the video, because those are the people who are going to convert and buy the product, right? So targeting a pain point off the back of the video is the best way to do that, so they know that we have the solution, or they think that we have the solution to whatever their problem is. So for example, if we're selling this imaginary fan, we could say, if you can't sleep at night because you're sweating constantly, then this video is for you. Something along the lines of that, right? Obviously that's not great, it's just off the top of my head, but you get the point. So with verbal hooks, target a pain point. You can even say something controversial, something that's going to rage bait people into commenting, like engagement baiting, for example. Deliberately saying a word wrong. Notice how I did it there, so get people to comment. You could even, like, yeah, that's just really how simple it is with verbal hooks and stuff. Now, copying viral videos, this is something that's not talked about enough, right? And I think a lot of people are under the impression that it won't work, but trust me, the best way to go viral, especially as a beginner, and learn is just taking viral ideas, taking inspiration from it. I'm not saying copy it absolutely word for word, bar for bar, but if something's gone viral before, trust me, it can go viral again, and it will go viral again. So literally just find a few viral videos with whatever product you're promoting. You could do that via TikTok, just searching. You can do it via Calendar, which is my personal favorite way in terms of finding winning videos. And literally just save those videos, like watch them through and either script it out differently, change a few words, change a few sentences. If you think you can make it better, go ahead and do so. Or rip the script and film your own clips, do your own voiceover, whatever it might be. And post it. Like, trust me, it's gone viral for a reason, and that's what most people do. Even the top creators, they're all taking each other's ideas and just like spinning it slightly. That is where the big money is, I'm telling you. And just make sure you're hopping on trends early as well. I feel like if you're too late to it, then you will miss out on products, and so many people are reluctant to spend money on products. But guys, when you can be making like 1.5k in a few days, like, why would you even care about spending 30 quid on like 10 products in a month? Like, it don't matter. Now, in terms of editing, it's a very basic skill to learn in terms of making short videos. It doesn't require much skill. Just make sure there's no big pauses between your clips. That's something I see a lot of beginners doing. Like, there should not be any pauses. Like, you need to really zoom into the clip and eliminate any of that, because trust me, it throws the viewers off so much. Like, can you imagine if you're watching a video and there's just like massive 1 to 2 second pauses between each clip? You're going to be like, this is so boring, right? Shop's all about optimizing for engagement, keeping people on the video, increasing the average watch time. And if there's pauses between those clips, even the most minuscule pauses, trust me, it will throw people off. So that's really the only thing there is to it, though. I mean, in terms of maintaining a good flow, like, just make sure there is no pauses. Like, if you're doing voiceovers, a good way to do this is doing one voiceover on top and one underneath, and you slightly overlap them. And that way it's just like the video flows so well, rather than doing it like side by side on CapCut. I hope that makes sense. Then it just comes down to like call to actions and creating urgency around them. I mean, like, if there's no sale or there's no urgency for the viewer to buy, then most cases they're just going to scroll on and probably either buy it elsewhere or completely forget and not buy it at all. So in the call to action, indicating that there might be low stock or the sale's ending soon, something along those lines that's going to make someone rush into buying, is a really, really good way to sort of tip people over the edge and sell them. But yeah, creating a sense of urgency has always been like a good sales tactic, but especially on Shop, when people are naturally just impulse buying all the time. Like, that's what the majority of shop sales are. So it's really, really important that you implement that at the end of the video, not at the start, at the end, once you've already done all the rest of the video. But yeah, like, Shop's crazy though. Like, you're literally promoting products that you have somewhat of an interest in. It's actually fun to do, and it doesn't take long either, which is the best part. But trust me, if you can implement all this, you can hit massive, massive numbers very, very quickly. It's all about just how consistent you are. Like, truly, it sounds cliche, but that is literally how simple it is. So I'm sure you've all been waiting for this moment to see what we finished on. So I'm about to reveal what we finished on for day 7, and then obviously what we finished on for the entire challenge. And then I also have a special bonus for you guys at the end of the video too. So make sure you guys do stay till the end. This is going to be nuts. All right, so unfortunately on day 7, we've had a slow day and we finished on, yeah, £33 profit, which is obviously not ideal. Like I said though, sales at the start of the month are just naturally so bad because people have had payday, they've spent their money, they're back into work, and there's no sales on. There's literally nothing. So the views are really high today, 150k plus views, but conversions are so low when like there's no spring sale, there's no flash sales on. People don't want to buy it. It goes back to what I was saying earlier about urgency. When people see a sale on, they want to buy it. They think they've got a good deal. But when there's no sales, people have no urgency to buy. So naturally, at the start of the month, people just aren't spending money. Which is why like the first like sort of 2 weeks are just, yeah, they're just slow, and they're just sort of like filler weeks. And the last 2 weeks is where all the money's made. Obviously, that's not all cases. Like, you can still be making crazy money. Like, considering today, like, I've only posted one video, which took me like 5 minutes to make. I've done like almost 40 quid. Is not terrible, you know. And yesterday we did 50. It's okay, because it is in a sense like passive income. Like, I've literally done, yeah, basically nothing today. Obviously, I know I said I was going to be consistent throughout this challenge, and the rules were to post 3 videos every day, but I've just been so busy with so much other stuff that I just have not had the time. And considering on average across this challenge, I've probably spent about 20 minutes per day making the content and posting. 1.5k profit is not bad at all. But yeah, obviously, I know I've said this a few times now, but it could have been so much better if we didn't run out of stock. But it's okay. It is what it is. But yeah, we ended the challenge on, yeah, just shy of 1.5k complete profit in 7 days, which is obviously, yeah, not too shabby at all. Again, though, it just goes to show like how achievable numbers like this really are when you just lock in and just like post the content. Just do the work. That's all it takes. Like, don't be that person that's always procrastinating, watching so many videos and waiting to start. Like, all it comes down to is you just taking action. You know, most people are stuck in that analysis paralysis where they're watching so much content and thinking they're being productive. But what it really comes down to, if you want to make big money, is just posting, just doing the work, getting better each day. It's the only way you can improve. And right, this is absolutely insane, right? Just to show you how fast you can make progress on TikTok Shop and make insane amounts of money, right? So this is one of my students, Marcellus, right? Literally on the 18th of March, he posted a £25 profit win, right? Fast forward to literally today and yesterday. So yesterday he did a £477 profit day, and today he's done more than this now. Last time I checked, it was like 586. But earlier on, he posted a almost £500 profit at literally before 9 p.m, which is nuts. How fast is that? That's literally like, what, 2 weeks like difference? It's insane, guys. £1,000 in 2 days. And yes, every single person watching this video right now can do this, and I'm about to give you an opportunity that you cannot turn down. Now, so for a little bonus for those of you who have made it this far in the video and are interested in learning or scaling on TikTok Shop, then let me break down how we can basically make it impossible for you watching this video to fail in this business model. So obviously inside the premium Discord, we have A to Z course modules basically covering absolutely everything there is to know, from the most beginner friendly modules to the most advanced modules that you literally cannot find anywhere else. And some people quite literally do charge thousands for this stuff, which is absurd. Now, unlike a lot of other communities, our course modules are updated very, very frequently. And this is because we understand that if you want to be very successful and maintain that success on TikTok Shop, you have to always adapt and change what's going on and, kind of adapt to new metas and trends and things like that. So with that being said, on the 20th of April, we have the 3.0 videos dropping for the course module, which will be 15 to 20 completely new modules that literally no one else is talking about. It's going to be nuts. And yes, of course, all of these video modules are created and filmed by me. So stay tuned for 3.0. I promise you it's going to be something that you have never seen before. So alongside the course modules, the free weekly coaching calls, we also have in-depth video reviews that are done by me and other mentors inside the group every single day, which is basically personalized feedback on your own videos so that you can basically fast track the mistakes that you otherwise wouldn't realize you're making if you didn't have feedback from people who have already made these mistakes. So we're literally doing all this work for you guys. Like, all we ask of you is that you just post the videos and show up every single day and want this to work as much as we want it to work for you. Which isn't much of an ask, considering if you want to be successful, you should already want these things anyway, so it's a win-win situation. Now, if that wasn't enough, you will also have access to all of the agency benefits, including things like free samples, increased commission, access to exclusive brand incentive campaigns, leaderboards with cash bonuses, and so much more. I'll show you guys one of the cash incentive campaigns we have going on for Dentapro, which is obviously a brand we're partnered with. So on the screen here, you can see all the cash bonuses. I think for last month, Luke won the cash bonuses. I think he dropped it inside wins. I'll throw it up on the screen here. So with the agency benefits, you're basically just getting paid extra from the brands to post videos that you otherwise would be posting anyway, alongside getting free samples, increased commission on that, and the chance to qualify for monthly retainers and extra cash bonuses on top of all this. Like, yeah, it's crazy. So as you may know, we are one of the highest, if not the highest rated reviewed TikTok Shop affiliate group in the UK. So our premium group has almost 100 5-star reviews, and I'm going to show you why. Now, I just want to show you something crazy on sort of how fast you can get scaling with TikTok Shop to prove this isn't just me. So on the 18th of March, Shellis added me in the wins chat, congratulating me for his first £25 profit day, which obviously isn't terrible, right? Considering he's just started doing all this stuff. The literal next day, he does a £165 profit day. Next day, by the way, massive difference. And fast forward literally 2 weeks, the first 2 days of April, right? Bear in mind, the month of March, he done, I think, like £700 profit. That's what he ended on. The first 2 days of April, he's just done back-to-back £500 plus profit days. So yeah, insane. And at the time of filming this, it is the 4th of April, and he's already made over 2k profit in April. So the first 4 days. Absolutely insane. So yeah, that's just a little case study I wanted to throw up on the screen here as of recent to show you guys how fast you can get scaling with this stuff if you do it right. And that's why it's so important to surround yourself with people who know what they're doing, who can just put you in the right direction so you don't have to waste months of doing the wrong thing. We can tell you what to do. We can tell you what you're doing wrong. We can tell you what products to buy, what videos to make, how to improve your videos. Like, this stuff is all done for you. We only need you to cooperate and post the videos, interact and be active in the chat, and we guarantee you can make this work. And with the modules dropping on the 20th of April, there is no better time to solidify your place in our community before the prices go up. Now, with that being said, we're going to be running a 30% discount on VIP before we drop these modules and increase the prices. And there's only going to be 5 uses on this discount code. So if you're watching this video and the code's still up and running, you're very lucky. So yeah, I'm going to put the code up on the screen here. We're going to call it NOW for 30% off at checkout on WOP. So yeah, if you were interested in joining the community, as always, it will be the first link in the description. Even if you missed out on the code, guys, trust me, get yourself inside. I promise you it will be the best decision that you ever make. But yeah, I personally think the challenge went well. Obviously, it could have been a little bit better if the product didn't go out of stock for literally 2 days, but we move. But yeah, if you guys want to see more more content like this and you want to get into this TikTok money space, then make sure you do subscribe to this video and support it in any ways possible. I would really appreciate it, and it helps me make more content like this. And make sure you guys drop me a follow on my Instagram. Feel free to DM me with any questions. I respond to literally all my DMs because all I do is sit on my phone all day. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, especially until this point in the video. I do really appreciate it. So yeah, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.